Hi. So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. I do have a website that is here. All of the colour create kits and a lot of the products that we are going to use tonight are on there. And I also have a Facebook group which is full of the most talented people ever that I think you should go and join. I do have some pretty pointless questions, and if you're new here, hello, hi, and welcome. Please like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, and all that jazz because it helps. And I'm trying desperately to get to 1,000. It's so hard. Well, I'm just going to do the technology thing, and then I shall be right with you. Hi, Maxine. So sorry I didn't go live last night. Hi, Sheila. Technology is not on my side again. It wasn't the internet this time. It was my phone charger. The charger port on the end of my phone, this thing, was broke. So now I've got this thing that fastens to the back of it and it charges it that way, so I don't have to worry about that thing breaking anymore. Just bear with while I do this, and then I shall be right with you. There we go. So I thought tonight we could just colour. I've got a couple of pencil techniques I would like to show you with the paints. Is that Helen? Helen Priestley? Hello, stranger. Hello. Yay, night off. By the way, I'm still waiting for photographs of the Dollar Tree and the other place that you went to. Hi, Jane. Jane, sorry, I forgot to message you and let you know where I was. Hi, Lenny. Hi, anybody else that's snuck in. Hi, Shaz. Hi, Donna. Hi. So, colouring. First off, I want to show you these. These are the watercolours. This is how you will get them in the tin. They come wrapped up like little sweeties. They're your mixing shells. And each one comes all wrapped up like a little sweetie with your paints in, and they're so cute. I'm going to show you just how far they go as well. So my tin's a mess. My tin was a practice. Your tins are nice. So that is they are the Oprah colours. Some are neons, but I did have a sheet with the I did colour dots so you could see. And this is it here. I think this could be it here. If you hear a bang, I've just dropped everything. Oh, don't go me chilly. There you go. So you've got the neons and things in there as well, but you've also got other colours, and the Oprah colours are brighter colours but not neon. They're fabulous basically, and they are super duper pigmented. Like, you need a tiny little bit. I've done backgrounds, I've done all sorts with mine, and like I've hardly made a dent in some. So Bella is absolutely gorgeous. She's lush, getting big. Hi Val. Hi, handcrafted by me. Hi Maureen. Hey, everybody's here. It's lovely to see you. And then we have the Searching for Summer kit, which is this one. And I'll see if it's the chance to be all the wrong way around, because you know what I'm like. So we have the parrots, the flowers, the tulips to colour. Oh, there we go. We have the, I'm going to say a cactus flower, because I know I told you I sat and looked at a cactus like this all my holidays. And we've got these ones, which are lotus flowers. And then the black and white backgrounds. And I love these backgrounds, chopping them down and things. So this is the Searching for Summer. And then we have the trolls, which we're going to play with as well, which is these ones. Look at me little flower bug. Now, Sharon Noble, who's got the group Craft Friends United, and she was live using these last night, and she had some wonderful ideas with them. We're going to colour him, I think. I love him. Honestly, the paints are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I've used mine. I've been making backgrounds with them. I have been doing all sorts. And I mean, obviously, I've had them a while. So, but they are the trolls. So I think we're going to colour him in first. We're not actually going to make much tonight because I've just got a few things I want to show you. Like blending the pencils and things over the top of the other colours. I'm going to have to grab this because if a certain little Bella comes back, it didn't land on the floor, but she can reach things now. It just landed in the box, but you know what she's like. So, I have got some ordinary everyday watercolours somewhere as well. Here. To mix with these ones. Because I know not everybody wants the whole thing to be totally bright. And the mix well with others. You've seen us mixing neons before. Oh, it's stuck. Like a spider chrysanthemum. Yeah, it could be. It was I sat and oh, that was stuck. So these are just watercolour pans. Sticky ones at that. I was sat on holiday looking at the cactus. And, well, yeah. Right, I'm just positioning my chair because we're going to be colouring. So these are the ones that we're going to use mostly. But I do want things like brown and stuff for him. And then we're going to bring the pencils in. And I'm going to show you how to blend them over the top. A really easy hack. So let's start off with him. We'll go big. So I'm not bothered about staying in the lines, but obviously if you want to, you can. I know some people like to and get a bit upset when they're not in the lines, which is all fair and well. I do understand though that it's quite, I get on people's nerves a little bit when I don't stay in the lines. Some people, not you. There we go. All I want to do is watercolour them in. Super easy. I'm not really taking much care in where the colours are going to go because we are going to add loads more. Depth with the pencils and things. Going darker under here. Well, my little tin of watercolours is hiding somewhere. That's what I wanted because they mix absolutely wonderful with these ones in the shells. So, wrong one, Emma. I'll go up here with the darker brown. Oh, Kermit's heard us talking. And then I think for his face, I'm going to go up here. It's like a yellow ochre colour. And then we can add depth and shade and shadow and everything else as we go. Actually, just fill them in. Right. And then a little bit on his ears. Up here. They are really easy. And to be honest, I think this is the most difficult one to cut out. Oh, sorry. Because of the zigzag. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Colour outside the lines. And then I'm going to go into this one and take a little bit of the pink. Let's see. One of the pinks. And then I don't know where my shells are, my mixing shells, so we're doing it on here. And I'm going to mix it with this colour for his cheeks. Just like that. And his nose. And I think at the bottom of his feet. So this little troll here, I just think he's naughty. I do. I look at him and I just think he's naughty. He looks naughty. Okay, not overthinking too much. I'll go inside of his ears as well. And then we're going to pop into one side to dry and we'll move on to the next one. I think we should do... Oh, I don't know what to do. Should we do a big flower as well? I think the flower might be easier to show you with. We're going to come back to him. Don't panic. I think the big flower will be good to show the blending on. So all I'm doing is wetting those with a spray bottle. And we'll work on this big one here. What colour? Shout out some colours. It might have to be red or pink. Should we go red? We'll do red. Oh, this is, I mean, look, I've hardly touched it, and it's, the pigment in it is like, pow. Okay, mate. He's so lovely, but my gosh, he's rude when I'm busy. He's sat in the windowsill. Watching the world go by. There we go. And I think we'll have some green as well. And then I will get a heat tool because I'm dying to show you this. I mean, it's a game changer with the pencils. And especially working over the top of a water-based product. Where's my heat tool? Oh, every time, isn't it? Every single time. I think it's here. Yes, it is. Well, I thought I was being organised. Really? If you hear another thing, it's just another avalanche of stuff. Yeah, can you hear him? He's a bit crazy, isn't it? It's like a zoo. Right, we'll dry this off. If you've got headphones in, brace yourself. Pink and yellow. Whatever it is, I'll put some pink in as well, John. Coral. I'm nearly there. Kinda-ish. We'll dry this off, and then I'm going to grab some coloured pencils. Now, preferably oil coloured pencils. Like oil-based ones. But it has worked with ones for me as well, so... Right, so I've got a base colour down now, which you will see come through as well, and it's all about layering the different colours. I'm just going to grab a couple of pencils in, what colours do we use? Red. So if I pick a primary red and a, I don't know what colour that is, but looks darker. Right, so I'm going to go in with the primary red. And they're all different brands. I'm mixing and matching. So you've all seen us do this before. This technique I'm going to show you is not new, but it's just easy. And it's not going to be expensive as well. To give it a go, you've probably already got some sort of essential oils. To be honest, I'll tell you what I was using. I was using the cream I put on my legs. It's like an oil-based cream, like a moisturiser. But just bear in mind, it's probably harder to work over the top with that if you're using that. So this is why I found this. Yeah, I'm going with some darker. I'm going to purposely leave some lines there. You see those lines there? And then... So I'm not going as far up as I did with the first coloured pencil. There we go. And I want to take a earbud or a Q-tip. And I've got sweet almond oil. Now, I've had this for about 100 years. I mean, even to the point where it was just in, you know, the rubbish drawers you get. So use essential oil. I mean, look at that. I don't think I'd use it at all now. Use essential oil, use oils. I mean, that's it. That's literally it. I've just dipped it in and I've taken some off. Hi, Rianne. Yes, I've seen Shaz as well. Bless her. She needs wrapped in bubble wrap. So taking the oil, now this could be essential oil. To be honest, it could be olive oil as well, just to try it. If you use an essential oil, it is gonna make your paper smell nice. All I'm doing with the earbud or Q-tip is running over where the pencil was. I'll show you here. You can see those lines have now gone. So because it's oil based, the oil is going to activate it, the same as water works with water based. Obviously acrylic, that's permanent once it's on, but look at that, you can see the shade and the shadow like straight away. That will dry, the oil will go away. These ones are, I don't even know if it smells still like sweet almond oil. I've had it for about 100 years. No, it just smells like oil now. You'll probably fry your chips with it, it's gone. Fry an egg, I wouldn't. It's been there for ages. So all I'm doing is that. But again, if you go in, I'll go on here with this. This is your dark red. And I still haven't added any extra. You can see the colour is activated on there. And rub it in. You can blend it out quite far. And of course, this paper is ideal because you can do pretty much everything on the paper. It is not a particular kind of paper. It's an everything paper. You can see how it blends out. I mean, the oil will drip through the paper, and if you use loads, you'll be able to see it through. But because I'm using like teeniest of tiny drops, let's find a dark green. That dark? It's darker. And we'll do it here. And there. And then again, I'm going to use the other side of this. I think that's water, Emma. My oil's up here. Pull it down. And the oil won't activate the watercolour again, so that'll still shine through. But you can get oils that are for pencils, blending oil for pencils. But you honestly don't need it. No, you can see the shadow and everything. It's incredible. Incredible. And mixed with these as well, you really could, pretty much apart from your browns and things, so the little tin, the little other tin, if you've got that, or just a normal set of watercolours, the world is your oyster. I'm going to go back to this little dude, our naughty troll. I'm so hoping he's done it, and lots of people have. When Sharon was live last night, she had some amazing points by it. She went through all the different sizes of the images and said, if you were going to buy these as stamps, I think she worked out at about £1,000. She had the Trolls and the Mushroom Lane kit, and she worked out because all the different sizes of the Trolls, and then obviously the amount that you get. And a lot of people, I mean, she pointed out she buys stamps and doesn't even use them. A lot of people must do that. I'm not saying anybody in here does, if anybody's husbands are listening or partners or whatever. But yeah, she honestly, she worked it out, and she was using glitter pens, she was using watercolours, she was using alcohol markers. She was just going crazy with them. I'm just looking for a brown. I am still here. I should have probably pulled out some colours in the meantime. Yeah, Helen, do you know what it is? That was the best bit. Apart from the fact that the pigments in them and the paints are so high end they will knock your socks off. The shells just finished it for me. But what I do, I have originally didn't get them with it, but what I did was I've stuck mine on with sticky dots. So I'm going to put, because you get 14 different colours, I'm going to put some sticky dots in as well, so you can stick them down if you want. In mine, I stuck some sea glass in because I got it off holidays. You don't get the sea glass. You'll have to go and find some. Gina, are you one of those people? So underneath here, I'm going to go. So places like this, you probably wouldn't bother too much about blending, because really you want that to be quite dark anyway, and it's just to add a shadow. But especially on flowers and things like that, you know, when you want to bring them to life. But you can even do this over acrylic paint with the oil, because the oil won't bring the acrylic paint back to life. Under here, we can go right round here and down here, and then this we could blend down, and it won't make any difference about, like, you won't have to keep going in and colouring it, because you can take this down a bit further around his hands, right here, a bit, quite a bit. And you don't need to like really push down, it's just colouring as usual. And then I think tomorrow night I'm hoping to get some time upstairs so I can put some stuff on the web. Well, no, actually, I'll keep it for, no, I probably won't get time tomorrow, to be honest. I'm waiting for some stuff coming. If it comes tomorrow, I'll try and get time, but if it doesn't, it's going to be the weekend, I think. And then we'll do it all the weekend. We'll aim for the weekend, and I'm not rushing. And that's if it comes. Yes, that's what we'll do. Stop talking, Emma. Thinking out loud. So all I'm doing is going over all the little bits, all the little lines I popped in there for you. And I think we'll give them brown eyes as well, why not? And even if you colour over the eyes and things, it needs to go back in with a white pen and fix that. Huh? Collecting grass eyes. It very much is. I'm the same. But you know what? When we retire, we'll have loads to play with. Oh, I don't know if I've stuck my paper on top of the oil or not, but we'll try. Yeah, I'll get a little bit more. Yeah, it's for retirement. Right, I'm going to put my oil there. And you know what? I think I'm going to use the red size. We'll pull some red in as well. Why not? So you can already see that this is blending down. Do you know what though, ladies? There could be worse things that we're doing. A lot worse things than craft supplies. Apart from the struggle for storage, there's a lot worse things we could be doing. I've lost my oil again. You might want to put your oil in a paint pan and you don't keep losing it. Right. Let's bring it down a bit. Bring his eyes. Also with the oil, you'll see it makes the colours pop. I mean, look at the shadow and the shade on there. Perfect. Donna, absolutely not. No way, I don't believe you. You haven't got that many. That's it. That's it. Once we're retired, the way it's going, we're never going to be able to buy any craft supplies ever. Oh, I'll go back in with the green. And just give them some grass. So it needs to go back in with pencil as well. And then let's see what else we have. Oh, these ones here from the Second Summer. I love this flower so much. This one is our Kelly's favourite flower. She loves it. This one. And you know what? I'm going to go in with this pink here. You can probably tell it's my favourite. There's lots of this pink stuff. I'm going to go around loads of the petals because I've got a big amount on. And just pull it out. Turn the paper, Emma. So I'm adding quite a bit of water so that the ends of it is quite, I say call it white, like it's still quite. You could probably even use even less. There we go. Actually, we'll just pull it out. We'll leave it nice and brighter. And then what we can do is, I'm going to take a little bit of the purple. I'm going to go in here and just sort of brush it in. And then it'll go two-tone because it's already got the water on, so it will bleed up the petals. And then where it's being printed is creating like a little bit of a resist. Not a complete resist, but a little bit. So it helps. There we go. And you know what I haven't done for a while? I haven't put anything on fabric for a while. I need to do that as well. Little Bella kind of put a stop to me mojo and everything. I mean, bless her heart, I wouldn't swap her. Which is just too cute when she sits and stares at us. I just feel like I've got to come away from the crafty stuff and play. Right, and see how gorgeous that is. Wow, well done, Jane. Hi, Barbara. That is an achievement and a half. I used the sticker yesterday. I'll show you. I made this yesterday because the stickers are absolutely fantastic over book pages. So I used that one, and then I used some of the transparencies, and then the leafy stencil. Oh, yes. Very good. I do love collage. I do. I haven't actually put the partners up yet. I did say today I'll do it tonight, I promise. I have got them wrote down. I just didn't post them with all the technology issues and having no battery on my phone. I stood in the Apple shop, you know, and actually charged my phone for ages yesterday, and then they said, oh, we haven't got the part that you need, you'll have to come back. I'm going to take the rest of the purple off this. I don't want to waste it. And we can start that flower there. And then you can even come back in. So if you want the middle bit, you know how some flowers have got a dark end and a dark there. You can come back in with pencil again. Let's find a one. Oh, we'll go with the blue. Come back in. And just do the very, very tips of them. So this is it. These are flowers. They are whatever you want them to be, flowers. Flowers you wish that would grow. The colours could be absolutely insane. They could be spotty. They could be anything at all. And these pencils are them brute for me. They weren't expensive at all. And the pigment's really good on them. I'm hardly touching it at all. Nice. And I'm going to go back into the oil and just pull that down a little bit. And if you keep a bit of tissue, you can dab some of the oil off because they literally need like a tiny amount. I'll just try your hand cream to start off with. Oh, I like them. I like them a lot. I want to grow flowers like that. Jane. You're so brave. Round of applause. Honestly, well done. So I'm going to go in with some orange if I hit the right thing. Now this one is probably one of the neon oranges, I'm thinking. But you can easily just add in some of this and you get the brightness without it being too bright. You honestly, mixing them together, you get the most unreal results. It's insane. You try it with your paints as well. If you've got neon acrylics or sprays, mix them with the acrylics and things as well. It just makes everything. They're just gorgeous. It just makes me so happy. Brings a little tear to my eye. Right off, it was quite wet. Very wet. And then I'm just going to come in with a white pen and still add in all your highlights. We're just following the lines up that are already there. It doesn't have to be as thick as mine. Mine's quite thick. I couldn't find a smaller one. But I actually don't mind that because they're not supposed to be a real one either. There we go. And you can just keep going. You can even go over them so it's not as white. Just like that. I love that flower. I want that flower. It's a good idea, isn't it? We need a virtual bell. So we've got him, which I mean he could still do with some. I think his nose needs to be better. It's not pink enough, is it? I've got that one. We've got the big flower over there, and this is what we're going to use tomorrow. I'm going to say we're going to use it, but I'm going to get rid of this orange off here first. I'm just going to totally colour this flower in. I do not want to waste this colour at all. And then I can go back over it with whatever I want. Right, I'm just going to take a tiny, tiny bit of this pink. That's better. Much better. And then we'll make his, you could have his teeth bright yellow if you wanted, but I'm going to go back in and give him some pearly whites. And there. And then we can go in and add, if I can be light-handed for once in my life, a little bit of just like that. And then to his toes. I love his feet as well. They're like little monkey feet. Oh, I won't keep going too far with it. But you can see what I'm getting at. You can start to see where it's got the light and the shade and the shadow and things. That would get you through it, definitely. Every time you use a sticker, it'll hit the gin. Right, now, which one's which? This one, the troll. So, I think we should do a bug, a flower bug as well. And a bee, maybe? Should we do a bee first? I love these little fat bees. Love them. My little chunky bees. So, move that over and go on with the yellow. I think we'll do this one. So you can do it any which way you want. You can colour them any colour that you want, to be fair. So he is power bright. You'll not see it, not miss him. That's, I think bees should be that colour all the time, but you can easily bring in another yellow and mix them. And you can still see the glow behind it, but it's not as, so you can still see the glow, but it's not as bright. I'm going to do the middle of this flower with the rest of the yellow. I love these flowers as well. I can see this being an A4, like a massive canvas. These feet are dead cute, aren't they? So, and then I'm going to leave the black bits because I think I'll just do it with a pen. And what colour is that? That's brown. Actually, we'll water that right down and do his wings, because I think I might come in there with a silver and go over them. And then all I would do for the bee is, once he is done, is just give him some little dots on his eyes so he doesn't look quite as scary. And he will be done. But I will come back and do his the black bits. Oh, and I think I'm going to have a blue flower as well. There we go. So this blue is an opera blue. It's not quite a neon. And you get a darker blue in there as well, which is this one. They're just stunning. Oh, I love watercolour. I love art supplies. They make us very happy. And the fact that they come like sweeties, all wrapped up in a cute little tin. But then I'm a sucker for anything cute. There we go. And then I'm going to do that bee blue. It can be anything I want it to be, can't it? And then in the ends, so don't worry if you haven't got pencils. You actually don't need them. You can just add colour with watercolour. Like this. And to be honest, it's quite nice sometimes when it's not totally blended properly. But I think this is my new thing, giving all the ends of the flowers a different colour. think it has to be. You can add just a bit more and it will all blend even better, and you'll see that tomorrow. If you let them air dry themselves as well, the paint will keep moving. Now I need another bug, and then I will love you and leave you, because I am well aware you've got us tomorrow night as well. We're going to do a little bug. We'll just do a little one, and we'll do this orange. So one of these oranges is supposed to be like a burnt orange, but I think it's a whole too bright to be burnt orange. Must just be the tone of it, because they're certainly all beautiful. There we go. And I think we'll give them some little red wings. And again, the more water you use, the lighter the colour and the more transparent the colour. So you can absolutely use them without them being too in your face. So say you're wanting to do poppies or something, you could use these no problem at all and just water them down and then layer them. So you get the bright bits and the not so in your face bright bits as well. This here. And I might just leave his tummy white, you know. Just like that. I'll use some of this one under there, just to bring in. I'll show you what I mean by the layering. So this one's pretty much dry, and you can see how much it's blended. But if you go back over certain parts, and only by putting the paint on the very tip of your brush, the paint's going to go there, and then the water from the rest of the brush all the way down. And this can be done with a normal paintbrush as well. You'll see it starting to blend, and then that's how you get like the shadow going down. You're all right, Helen, you'll be absolutely past yourself. Oh, honestly, oh my gosh, Jane, what I would give to get the stationery shops in Japan. They are the king of stickers. That's who invented them. Japan and China and places like that. All these stickers and things. They are the ones. Most paints and pigments come from Japan and China and things. That's where they make them. So even if paints are being made in England, the pigments are still being shipped over, because that's where most of it's found. It's like they are top notch. Top notch. So I'm going to put him to one side. And I am going to bring in this little cottage, because I thought this, you know, could easily be turned into a Christmas gingerbread house. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, we're so lucky that we can get some of it, but there's no way that would, like, ours is as good. I mean, I do try and get them for you. That's why I got the mixed media paper pack from around the world. We've got the Japanese rice papers and things in there. We've got the Korean gift wrap. Then obviously I think it was them who actually made the water strength tissue as well. And then obviously there's all sorts. You'll have to read the list, but it's just most of the stuff originates over there, and I mean, I bow down to them. They're fantastic. Just going in with different colours of browns and things. Granted, they're not that much difference. Oh, there we go. Maybe he's getting there now. So this little wooden cabin where that naughty troll's going to live tomorrow is just so cute. I think I must have been dreaming of moving off to far off lands when I drew this and living in a log cabin. Okay, come on with your pencils and bring it all to life. Add the light and dark and the shadow and things. And there's little mushrooms outside, and I'm going in with a darker green first. And again, not staying the lines. It's super easy to cut out. It's not. And then I'll go in with the brighter over the top and bring them to life. And we could even have some of the greens going on in the wood. You could add blues and things, and it could be a cabin near the sea. Could be sea trolls. And of course, we've got little mushrooms here. And the little flowers. I don't have to give it too much thought about colour and things like that, because we can easily go back in and change a lot with pencils as well. And to be honest, adding some of the yellow in with the leaves will just brighten it all up. But look how cute that is! I love it! They're good, Maureen. They blow my mind every time I use them. I just thought you might be getting a bit sick of us using them. So that is a very dark. It's got tiles on the roof. Right, that's the thing. Do log cabins have tiles on the roof? Because this one has. It's a very well built log cabin. And just underneath each one. I'll probably go back on my pencil still, even though I am adding little hints of it with the watercolour. And I'll go a bit on the antique and add in here. And then possibly a bit in there just to add a little bit darker. So all I'm saying is basically it doesn't matter what you've got, you can get good results with it. So even if you just want to use pencil, I'll go in with this one. So, oh here, I've already started colouring this one in with a red pencil. So, just going with a darker red. Just like that, just in here. It's probably a very small flower to show you on. I'm just giving it a little scribble. Okay, I keep saying, I'm going to let you go, I'm going to let you go. And then another thing pops in my head, I've lost my oil. So I'll put it over here in a safe place. For the windows? Yeah, probably. I'll probably go back in and do it with pencil, Jane. I could do a darker or a lighter wood. It could be like an oak. Oh. All I'm doing is going around in circles and pulling the two colours together. And you'll see straight away, just with pencil, how well it works and comes to life. So you would obviously go around the other leaf as well, the other petals, and then rub it in. But it's so easy and unbelievable to achieve really good results from not having an awful lot of supplies. I mean, I do have an awful lot of supplies, but what I'm saying is if you want to try it. And this is mixed media. Once you've mixed, if you're just using coloured pencils, that's not mixed media. As soon as you put a pen to put white, anything on it, like white highlights, it's mixed media. Mixed media has been around for a gazillion of years. And it's always been there. So when you're card making, if you've used a bit of fabric on your card, a bit of ribbon with paper, that's mixed media. Everybody's been doing it. I think I do. I do. I find it easy. I find it feathers it in like that. I don't often tend to colour like that or like that. I always kind of keep it in the same direction. I mean, here you'll see it. Tiny little strokes. I don't know why I do that. I think I've always done that. And it feathers it out so you can blend it together even without. So say you're coming in from the top and you don't get a hard line. So see, I'm not using the oil. Like that. And it feathers it together without too much of a line. I think I learned that at a very early age, actually. If I did that, I've probably seen some artist on the telly or something doing it. There. It kind of feathers the two colours together, even when they're quite different colours. Don't know if I could do it with green. It probably does take a little bit more time, but I think it's well worth it. And you're not pushing on too hard either. You're kind of keeping the control of where it goes. Yeah, it works with pretty much every colour. I mean, oh, jumping pencils. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how I do it. I probably did see something as a kid and it's just stuck with us. So I can't give credit to anybody but me. So you can mix any of the colours with it. But I mean, even if we took the oil, I've got any left up here, we'll pinch a bit. And then blend them together after, you can see you get an even smoother blend. And it doesn't move it too much, you're just kind of pushing it a little bit. There. So you're getting really good blends with the pencils. But the whole thing of it was you can work over the watercolours as well as over acrylics, as well as, you couldn't do it over oil pastels because the oil would bring that life, but oil pastels would work with the oil as well. Any kind of oil. And I'm going to fill this in for you now, in case you have nightmares about it, Jane. And I will go back over and sort the windows out at some point. Probably make them yellow, because that's another thing. The lights are always on in my houses. There you go. Is that better? Tony Hart. See, I don't know. Was he on Art Attack? Was Tony Hart Art Attack? Maybe that's where I seen it. It was one of my favourite programmes. That I was gutted when it wasn't on. I was like, the whole world fell around us, especially when him with the long hair left. Can't remember the names of anybody, but I can't remember any teachers from school, apart from Mr. Gibson, who used to pay for all the decoupage that I used to do, the 3D pictures. And I did A1 size ones for the halls at school because I couldn't do PE because of my legs. So, well, one leg at that point, now it's two. But I used to go to his class, technology. He wasn't even an art teacher, he was a woodwork technology teacher. And he took me down there because my PE teacher was just awful. And I couldn't do it anyway because I'd smashed my ankle. And I used to go down there, but he would give me the money and just tell us to bring him a receipt back with what I got, and I would sit and do the decoupage forever. Oh, the plasticine. Yeah. Actually, I got some clay yesterday when I went to see about getting my phone fixed. Primo clay. I don't know what it's like. I've never used it. It was in TK Maxx. But it was only a £5 for a massive big block. So we'll see what that's like at some point. With that, I'm going to love you and leave you. I will see you tomorrow where we're going to use these. I'll probably cut them out before the live though, just so you don't have to sit and watch us cutting out. But do go and check out the web if you want to see anything that I've shown you. And have a lovely evening and a lovely Thursday. I will see you tomorrow night. Lots of love. Oh, Jane, I'm so pleased. I really am. That's what I want. That's all I want. That's all I want in the whole wide world. Lots of love. Bye for now.